Ryan Bealer's rounding them up. You see it. It's May 12th. For sale, 1968, 1970 Chevy Chevelle. This search comes from a subscriber. Appreciate you shouting out. Drop in the comments what you want to see. And if there's any of you out there that'd like to see something, any kind of classic ride, subscribe. Drop in the comments what it is you'd like to find. I'll round them up for you. Ring a little bell and you'll see all these episodes when I put them out. Whether it's something you want to watch or not. This is a cool search. Love these cars, man. I had a 66 Chevelle, I had a 69 Chevelle, I had a 72 El Camino, and I loved all three of those cars. So let's get started with what we found. I did go up to 30K. If you're new to the channel, it's going to be lowest to highest. It's going to be Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. This first one's going to be $2,500. It's going to be an El Camino. So it starts right off as El Camino, but some of y'all know that that's our next search. So I ended up leaving it in here. It's not a super sport, and that's what they asked to see. There's only 2 pictures, but it's $2,500. Listed 9 weeks ago. It's going to be in Alabama. Not even going to read it out because it's really not what we're looking for. On to another one. It's going to be a 68 Chevrolet Malibu here, $3,000. It's going to be Alabama, listed 13 weeks ago. So you go to Alabama, you punch in 1968 Chevrolet Malibu. This car will come up for $3,000. 68 Malibu. Body's been blasted and ready for body work and paint. I have some of the glass and body and trim to go with it. And man, it looks rough. But I gotta tell you, the prices I was seeing on some of these cars was ridiculous. I seen one for $250,000, $250,000 for one of these. Some pro touring car, but I mean $50,000, $60,000. Some guys want a lot of money for these cars, man. So we stayed under $30,000, which is still a lot of money to go pay for a car. And you'll see what we found. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Chevrolet Classic right here for $3,500. It's going to be in Kentucky. Listed a week ago. This might be worth going and grabbing. It's got a lot of rust, he said. He's filing paperwork to get a title. So if he gets a title with it, I would think it'd have to be worth $3,500. And it's pretty roached out and rough. And another thing about these Chevelles, even when I had them back in the day, and I can't imagine what the cost of the parts would be now, but if you don't have interior parts, wow, man, you can spend a lot of money putting one of these Chevelles together. This one's a 1968 Chevelle right here, $4,500, listed 2 days ago in Michigan. Look at the floor pans, man. All those tubes, I'm guessing he's got it so the body don't twist, but these are full frame cars. 2 days ago, 68 Chevelle, 2-door post, coupe. It's a big project. Saying it's new frame and suspension. It looks good, but man, you might need to find a different body. Oh, Michigan. It looks like you got a one-piece floor to go with it. $4,500. This is a huge project. There is a one-piece floor right there, so this could be a damn near buy of the day. Again, I didn't read out if he had a title, but he's got a nice print out there, and he says he got a bunch of stuff for this car. Got a lot of good photos, too. So, you know what? Even though it's rusty and crusty, I'm kind of digging it. On to another one. I would have put that floor pan in there before I took that body off that frame or whatever frame it was on. Unless it was that bad of a frame. This is a 70 Chevelle Malibu. It's going to be in Ohio. $4,500, listed a week ago. In Salem, Ohio, so it's kind of close. It needs floorboards. No rear end. No wheels. Sitting on the ground. You know, it's $4,500 for that. And I mean, some guys make me sound like I'm asking too much for my blue sky comment when I say $5,500, but well, it's $4,500 for that. You dig the 4-door Chevy sitting in the background. I don't know if we went through all the photos of that, but that was kind of ridiculous, man. Come on. On to another one. It's going to be a 70 Chevelle SS Other, $4,950. So here's one of your Ss El Caminos. So this is supposed to be the next search, but I'm not sure when we're going to have another video going up. Got a lot going on right now, and I haven't even got to work on the old Cyclone in the last 2 or 3 days, so I did film up like halfway through a day 9 video, but haven't been able to touch it the last 2 days, just been too busy. So that's a pretty cool looking car right there. It does have an SS emblem on it. The 70 El Camino. Needs paint, 12-bolt rear end. This car's pretty notorious for having 12 bolts on them. On to another one. So here's going to be a 68 Malibu for $5 grand, listed 14 weeks ago in Indiana. 68 Chevelle. That 136 car, man, don't buy that makes it an SS. I don't think you can actually document it back with the title and VIN on these 68s and 69 Chevelles. Anybody could claim their car was a super sport when it wasn't. So unless they got like a dealership sales printout build sheet, I wouldn't buy it. So he's got some shit printed out right there, but this car looks pretty rough. It's $5 grand though. You want to see the printout on it? It's right there. It does have a clean title, it says. On to another one. This is a 68 Chevrolet Chevelle for $5,500. So, I mean, it's sitting beside my Blue Sky, and that's about what I'd take for my Blue Sky. Man, I gotta tell you, there ain't no comparison on that car and my car. No engine or transmission. Hell, I got an 89 302, the C4 in mine. Clean title. Call and come take a look at it. $5,500 best offer. So it's sold on the fender. And there's absolutely no interior. And like I said earlier, man, you're going to pay up for interior parts for these cars. That I do know for a fact. On to another one. This is going to be a 69 Chevrolet Ss El Camino. So that's what the search was. And I included this car. It was the era of Chevelles we were looking for. And I don't know if we'd find it next time I get to that super sport search. So check it out, man. Here's one of your super sport El Caminos. This would be the cool gen to have too, because these were probably $396. It does say positive rear end SS 396 car, but the motor was replaced with a small block. And it doesn't run, but it's got a clean Texas title in hand, $6,000 or best offer. Man, that's a badass car right there. On to another one. This is going to be a 70 Chevelle Malibu, $7,500, listed in California a week ago. And it's a 70 El Camino. So not a super sport, kind of not what we're looking for, but kind of is. Solid car. California title in hand. Look at that. We need to blow that up real big. California title in hand. Oh, we never see that. On to another one. This is a 69 Chevrolet SS, and you see it's another El Camino. So it's $7,500. This is probably going to be the coolest 69 we find, even when we do the SS search. So this one's in Texas a week ago. And man, this car is pretty badass. I'm digging the rallies, the side pipes. Hell, I even like the big cow hood on it. Don't show you none of the interior, but being an El Camino, you only got to buy half as much. On to another one. This is a 72 Chevelle, so that's the wrong car too. Not sure how we got that in there, but man, the amount of 71s and 72s that are listed is just absurd. Wasn't supposed to post that one, but we went ahead and went through the photos of it. Well, it's $8,450 for that. That's crazy. On to another one. This is a 68 Chevrolet Malibu here for $8,500. We're already up to $8,500, man. We have been looking at some pretty rough shit. Listed 2 weeks ago, Kentucky. Chevrolet Malibu 307, 350 turbo, runs, needs brake work. Has buckets and console. I like the wheels. I was digging the wheels for sure. It did have some bucket seats, but man, that thing is rough. $8,500. Kentucky 2 weeks ago. On to another one. Gonna be a 68 Malibu here. Chevrolet Malibu, that's what you look at. California 6 weeks ago, 9,800. I'm sorry, 8,900. It's got some kind of crazy ass flares on the sides of it. So that shit would definitely have to come off. California car. Man, that looks rough. Does have a big block in it, so you gotta dig that. Great running car. Big block 396 engine automatic. Turbo 400. Yes, needs paint and upholstery fee. I don't know, 8,900. Says it runs great, but boy, it sure looks pretty damn dirty. On to another one. It's gonna be another 71. Not sure how we got that in the search. It's 9 grand, 7 weeks ago. Chicago, Illinois. Non-cropped photo, wrong car. Some nice rallies on it. 71's ain't bad looking car. Have all the parts except the windshield and trans. That's what it says. 9,000 for that. On to another one. It's gonna be a 68 Malibu, Chevrolet Malibu here for 9 grand. I like this one. This almost made the pick of the day just because it's complete and together. And the only thing that wasn't on it's the front grille. It's in the trunk. And it was listed a day ago, Illinois. 68 Chevelle roller, no motor, no trans, all original, good metal, good frame, nice complete project. And nice interior. So you gotta dig that. It does have buckets. Carpet needs dyed, replaced. Quarter shot up a little bit. Bottom of the fender looked a little rough. It did have the grille in the trunk. At least part of it. It's like some original hubcaps, visors. But I'm digging it. It's 9,000 our best offer. On to another one. We're up to 9,500 now. This one's in Nashville, and this will be the first one on Craigslist. So the cheapest Chevelle, 68 to 70, found on Craigslist was this one right here. A 4-door for 9,500. Posted 16 hours ago. Nice muscle car project. Waiting to happen. Serious buyers only. It says, please don't waste each other's time. So, you see it right. 70 Chevelle 4-door. 9,500 bucks. On to another one. 71 Chevelle here again. So I gotta apologize, man. We really went over on the limit. But I tried to keep them under 30,000, so that must be how all these 71s and 72s snuck into this episode. So, listed 4 hours ago. It's in Louisiana. It says call Paul. It's got his phone number on it. It's a drag car. He's only got 3 photos, so we'll move right along to another one. This is going to be a 68 Chevrolet Chevelle here for 10 grand. This is 2 weeks ago. And it's going to be in Arkansas. AR, right? Yeah, Arkansas. So 2 weeks ago. He's only got 2 photos of it. So front flip engine trans is pulled out in that one. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Chevrolet SS Malibu here for 11,500, 8 hours ago in Indiana. Was green on green originally. And it's all stripped apart and primer now. Small block in it. You see it right. He wants 11,500 for that. On to another one. It's going to be a 68 Chevrolet Malibu for 11,995. Listed 7 weeks ago in Utah. We never find shit out there. This is a 68 Chevrolet with a 3-3 stroker. Previously running strong. Needs an ignition rewind. Rewiring. There we go. Solid newer floors, good rockers, needs a trunk painted. It's got good upholstery, it says. Door skins looked whipped, didn't have any carpet in it. What's the price again? 12,000 for that. On to another one. This is going to be a 69 Chevrolet Chevelle here for 12,000, listed a week ago in Georgia. Ooh, knock the camera around. Hopefully we're back on track. Sorry about that. Apologize. Knocking the camera around with my foot. So here we go, 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle, 12,000 a week ago, Georgia. I think I already said that. So it's a project car, no motor, no trans, perfect for a swap, LS swap, or a big block. Has zero rust in the floors. We'll need some patches in the trunk and on one of the fenders. Clear title in hand, 12K cash. Got a lot of good photos of it. Interior looked pretty nice, that red interior did. But boy, it doesn't look like it's been started at all. No one's started any kind of body work or anything on that yet. And the floors look beautiful. Nice looking car, man, but $12,000 for that. On to another one. Back on Craigslist here, going to be Phoenix 1968 Chevelle SS 396 real VIN 138. Again, if it was a Super Sport, there should be some kind of brackets on the front here and on the frame. It should have all your emblems on the dash, a hood, the grill, the tail pan. It's just, I don't know, there's a lot of things to look for. This has no SS emblems on it at all. So a lot of guys try that shit. I didn't even see a manual set up in this. It was saying a 138 and they got a Super Sport when it wasn't. It does have a sway bar on the rear end. Now that'd be one of the things you'd be looking for. But that's not to say someone didn't put a rear end in it. I don't know. I'd be cautious paying $12,500 for that car. I mean, it would have to definitely be a Super Sport in my opinion. 13 days ago. On to another one. This is a 69 Chevrolet Chevelle here for $13,500. Listed 2 weeks ago, California. Selling two Chevelles. One is 69 SS, the other one's a 69 donor car. Both go together for $15K. So you heard it right, you're getting two of them. It's going to be your donor car. It's all sandblasted like that was going to be the fixed car, so have no clue. On to another one. I was in California 2 weeks ago on that. Yep, you see it, we're at $13,500. This is a 70 Chevelle. Chevrolet Chevelle, 15 weeks ago, California. The body does look good. Got some tan interior in it. I don't know if you want to call it that. There's some pieces of the interior, some other dash pads or something. 70 Chevelle project, solid floors and trunk. Needs rust repaired in the lower rear window. Some rust in the bottom of the quarter panels. $13,500, no trades. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Chevrolet Chevelle SS hardtop. $14,000, New York, 8 weeks ago. All completely new body except the roof. One piece floor pan, rocker panels. So they ordered this whole car out of a catalog. So I think we looked up those Chevelle or Camaro bodies. I think they were only like $12,000. He's only got one picture of that. On to another one. It's a 69 Chevrolet Malibu here, $14,000. Listed 7 weeks ago, California again. It's got 350 long tube headers, LED headlights, 3 pictures. $14,000. On to another one. This is a 68 Chevrolet Malibu here for $15,000. Listed 2 weeks ago, North Carolina. So I dig it's got Super Sport hood on it. It's a Malibu Sport. It's a very solid car around inside and out. Big block 454, turbo 400, 12 bolt rear end. It's a total restoration project. The rear frame piece, that's a nice clean big block in there. Those are always bent. Everybody always grabs that shit with a chain or a hook. Every one of these cars are always bent right here. Never fails. Every one of them I've ever worked on, I had to straighten that shit. Nice big block, nice solid floors. Decent project. Nice seats, nice console. Dash didn't look bad. with a big block, 15,000. On to another one. I mean, that's not a bad car there, I guess. Now do your own body work and paint, man. You can get away with maybe being under 30 on that one. South Jersey here, 1970 Chevrolet Malibu, 15,000. 24 days ago, so it's been on here for a while. It's a four-door. It's a really nice looking four-door, man. That body looked good. I don't like the interior, the seat cover on the front. Riley wheels look good. Here, round them up train coming. It's cool they put a cover over it. I bet they still got it. South Jersey, 24 days ago. There's the printout on it, and it was updated 17 days ago. It's a 307 automatic in it. On to another one. We got a 69 Chevrolet Malibu here for 15,000, listed 12 weeks ago in Oklahoma City. Says you got a 69 Chevrolet Chevelle V8, all original, down to the floor mats, 307, 350 turbo, parked for 42 years. Known in Oklahoma, runs and drives, never been wrecked, super straight, owner's manual. 5-slot Riley wheels, good, minimal rust, 15,000. That's what it said. 15,000 for that 307 car. Green interior. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pay that for that, man. See, it's all together and that's kind of cool, but man, 15,000. On to another one. This is going to be 1970 Chevrolet Malibu. 16,000 for this one, listed 12 weeks ago in Georgia. It's a 70 Chevelle Malibu. Needs complete restoration. Great starting point. That's all you get. No. Oh, there you go. Comes with 2018 LS 6.2 engine, a complete transmission, wires, computer, pedals, etc. Please don't ask if it's available to be deleted as soon as it's sold. You gotta love that. The only thing we didn't see in there was about a title. Not a bad looking car though. On to another one. If you want a new school drivetrain in yours or something, there you go. Halfway there. It's going to be a 68 Chevrolet Chevelle here, $18,000. Just a week ago, Tennessee. Look pretty clean inside and out. Almost thought of the pick of the day for this one, but I like the 68s. I think I like the 69s a little better, but the only difference is those taillights, right? 18,000 on that car. Just a week ago in Tennessee. 327 automatic. Does not run. Clean title. That's all it says. On to another one. This is a 68 Malibu here. Chevrolet Malibu. 18,000 South Carolina. Listed a week ago. Big old chunk of rust popped off right here or something. And the trim's gone on the final top. The mirror was gone on the driver's door. The gas tank's been yanked. Car looks pretty damn rough, man. Interior all looks like shit, including the skins. Yeah, and some kind of material carpet in the trunk. I'd just stay away from that one for $18,000. This one's in San Antonio. Gonna be on Craigslist. 68 Chevelle project. He can go on as soon as possible, but yeah, he's asking $18,500 for it. 16 days ago. Digging the front wheel. Got some crazy looking rims on it. Looks like it's built to go fast. See what it says. Over $28,000 invested in the vehicle, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you spent that much money to build a car that looks like that. I got like $3,500 in all three of my cars. Best offer takes it. Motivated seller. Man, you have to hit that guy up, man. That thing is really 18,000. I mean, I don't even know if you could show me a drivetrain to be worth 18,000 in that. So here's the 68 Chevrolet Malibu, 19,000 listed tape 2 days ago in North Carolina. Well, at least it's got shiny paint. Actually, it looks like it just rained. So the gravel could be dry under the car. No, it actually is nice paint. I don't know, it's wet. So it's wet in every picture, I think. So it's one of those deals you get out there and you're just like, man, I thought that car was shiny. You get there and it looks like flat, matte red. It's a 2-speed power glide, 327. I don't see it being 19,000. On to another one. Now this one maybe, just because it's got the nice stock look. It's going to be a 69 Chevrolet Chevelle, 19.5, 2 weeks ago, North Carolina. It's got all new interior, bucket seats, console, 8 shifter, no motor, man. So there's your catch on how this thing was looking so good for only 19. There's no engine. Only 3 photos. Boy, that looks like a really nice car right there. Might be the nicest 69 we've seen so far. And you've seen it 19.5. So I guess that's not bad, you know. Again, some of them cars we was looking at, the Mopars, we weren't getting into anything close to that until like 35, 45,000. So 68 Chevrolet Chevelle here, 20,000. It's listed a week ago, Georgia. Flat black primer. Runs and drives great, it says. Has a small block 327 with a 4-speed on the floor, so you gotta dig that. Got a cool little drivetrain in it. Again, if I had one of these Chevelles, I'd have to have a big block in it. On to another one. This one's in Los Angeles. It's going to be a 70 Chevelle. 22,000 listed about a month ago. I don't know if he's updated or not. He updated 8 days ago. So it's just been recently updated. 22,000 he was asking. Like a 4-speed, right? The brake pedal said it had disc brakes. And again, it is a 70. It's in California, Project 70 Chevelle, cool car. Got 454 big block in it. See, it had a small block in it to start with. There is a big block sitting in it right there. Got a couple different cars listed. A Camaro there, something too. So on to another one. It's going to be a 1969 Chevrolet Malibu, 22,000. Going to be 5 weeks ago, California. This one don't look bad at all, right? Except for the steering wheel and the seats. Other than that, pretty nice looking 69 right there. Felt like that side molding down the side of it or not. So it's got AC and it works. Disc brakes, runs great. 69, nice 69 is what you're looking for. 5 weeks ago, Fresno, California, man. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Chevrolet Chevelle for 23,000. 4 days ago, Virginia. I don't know if I could pay over 20,000 for a drag car, but 69 Chevelle SS, all steel except the hood and trunk lid. 427 big block in this thing. Got a Dana 60, 456 gears. Now runs 6.9s. With a steel-headed 427, asking 23,000, man. That's some of your money right there, right? So you gotta dig that, man. I love the paint. It didn't look so good in that picture right there, but man, right there and right there, that paint is beautiful. Badass race car. 23,000, man. Got a badass engine in it too. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Chevrolet Malibu here for 23,000, listed 4 weeks ago in Indiana. A 69 Chevelle Malibu, numbers matching, 350, 350, 10 volt. Engine transmission recently rebuilt. No leaks. It's like an olive green with a dark green vinyl top. Underneath the hood looks beautiful, especially for the original look. Some baby moons on it, a little bit of rust popping out. Got a lot of good photos, but I want paid. A new weather stripping going with it. 4 weeks ago, Indiana, for a 69. On to another one. It's gonna be another 71 Chevelle, so it's the wrong car again. 350 engine. Fly through some pictures, seems how it's on here, but definitely wasn't looking for those. My bad. On to another one. This is going to be a 68 Chevrolet Malibu here for 25,000, listed 5 weeks ago in Nebraska. So I guess you could dig the wheels, they look pretty good on it. Definitely got a rusty patina. Got some nice interior. 4-speed on the floor. So it's a 355 with a T10 4-speed. New clutch. 12-bolt posi. 3/4 aluminum radiator. Dual exhaust. 2 ARs. We got a nice long printout on it for $25,000. On to another one. It's gonna be a '69 Chevrolet Classic for $25,500. Listed a week ago, South Carolina. This car looked good, except it didn't have a front bumper on it. Didn't care for the shifter in there, but that's me. Does have some pretty good photos. Does look like some really nice resale red, shiny red on it. Yep, driven 68,000 miles for sale or trade for old model trucks, older cars, no motorcycles. On to another one. So it's going to be a '69 Chevrolet Malibu here for $28,500. I mean, Colorado 12 weeks ago. Clean title, it says. 2-door coupe for sale. Nothing original, just wanted a really nice, reliable driver. Man, it looks ratty. See it right, man. It's a ratty looking ride. For $28,500. On to another one. Here we go. We're going to have our first and only convertible. I mean, York, PA, 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 396 convertible. 21 days ago, $29,000. So almost up to the $30,000 mark. But if it is what he's claiming it is, it's probably worth that $30,000. So it's a project. Miles on it, exempt on the title. Car is in green. Price is $29,000 plus tax, title, and application fees. We are a used car dealership, so it's at a dealership. Well, it'd be nice if they put it a little farther together than that. I don't even see an engine or trans. On to another one. That was Craigslist. Another Craigslist, and we already seen that car. It is on both sites. Another Craigslist, and this is going to be the maxed out money right here. North Jersey 68 Chevelle, $30,000, 13 days ago. I gotta tell you, I don't see $30,000 there, man. It don't show you under the hood, don't show you none of the interior. 13 days ago. There it is if you want to read it out. It's got a 4-speed with a 350 in it. Asking 30, so he might come down. On to my pick of the day. It's not exactly cheap, but it is the one I would go check out if I was going to buy a Chevelle right now. So this is what it is. It's a '69 Chevrolet Classic. That's what you'd have to punch in to find it. Go to Tennessee. It's been on there for 10 weeks. Good possibility you still got it because you don't have it listed as a Chevelle. Only under '69 Chevrolet Classic. Again, that's how you find it. It's $8,000 Tennessee. It's a 1969 Chevelle original at 396. No motor, no trans. He has extra parts as well. The floor pans are solid. New AMD quarters, new AMD doors, new cowl hood. Don't have to sell it. Not sure I'll have the time to get it done. And it's something about breaking, it's hard to get rid of it. But it's just been sitting in the yard and it's got a clean Tennessee title. Please don't message him telling him about what you think the car's worth. If interested, just keep scrolling. So I'm digging it, man. If a Super Sport is what you're looking for, and I did the '69 the most, this would be the one I go check out. Look how thick that Bondo, man. And instead of popping a door skin out and pounding this fucking dent out, they filled that thing with like 5 inches of Bondo. But that's the only way a lot of people have done shit, you know? They just slop Bondo in it and push it down the road and make money on it. If you're good at filing that Bondo shit down, you can make some good money. It's a little bit of a tear in the frame right here, so that's probably from being pulled out of a ditch. I know, tow truck driver, we got finger hooks that stick in these holes, and you pull on them, they'll rip. So let's have a little bit of damage there on the frame, and he showed it. So seems like an honest dude to me. Got a round him up training coming by to finish off the episode. Probably won't be back for a couple nights. I know we had the Ss El Camino search coming up. It did include a couple of Ss El Caminos on here. But if there's something you're looking for and you're new to the channel, it's real easy. Subscribe, drop in the comments a make and model, class of vehicle you'd like to find, and I'll round them up for you. Be sure to ring the little bell. You'll be notified every time I do a search. And thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.